Please ignore the snoring doggo you may or may not be hearing in the background. There's nothing I can really do much about it. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back for more Let's Play Diddy Kong Racing. I am Hunter, and in the last part, we raced through Dragon Forest and beat Smokey. And in this part, we're gonna race through Dragon Forest and beat Smokey. Oh, I'm sorry, we're gonna be racing through Dragon Forest whilst doing the Silver Coin Challenge, and then rematching Smokey, which is definitely not the same thing as what we did last time. Nope. It's completely different. Anyway, same rules apply, with, you know, Silver Coin Challenges and the like. Basically, just make sure you have something to deter any of the AI that drives in front of you, and hope for the best. And this is like I think this is like the only time in the entire run where I managed to actually get the second tier magnet. Like it doesn't really help me at all. In fact, I think in a previous attempt at this race, I accidentally ended up using it, and it somehow managed to pull me towards an opponent that was behind me, which ended up resulting in that race more or less failing, or maybe it was in this one that I had that happen. I don't know. We'll have to see. No, I think it might have been in an attempt I cut out. Now that I think about it. But yeah, silver coins here are a little tricky this time. I mean, I managed to get them, but only because I kind of half remembered where they were. But yeah, a silver coin, one of them is located underneath that waterfall, and that's actually really the only kind of tricky one. Most of them are rather fine to get otherwise. And look, for some reason, some asshole decided to emblazon the words Nintendo on the ground there. For reasons that I will never understand. Like, seriously, who does this? Like, why would they do this? Okay, I'm vaguely trying to remember. Did Choco Mountain have that as well? Because they may be just trying to reference Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64. It's been a while since I played Mario Kart 64. Or the, which one was it? Was it in 7? I think it was in 7. I know it's not in 8. But I think it was one of the throwback cups in, like, a more recent Mario Kart title. I want to say it's 7. And I'm probably... Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's 7. I'm, like, 99.9% sure it's 7. And here I was trying to be cocky and do a backflip because I was like, I basically have won and aced this super hard. So there's no way that you can stop me now. Anyway, I'm just occasionally making sure that the timeline does not have any moments where the audio decides to crash on me. None that I can see at this current moment. Oh, wait, we might. No, that one's fine. So far I don't see any no. Although there is probably gonna be one or two. I know there was definitely a lot when I was recording this track. Boy howdy, there were a lot when I was recording this track. Anyway, yeah, like I said last part, Greenwood Village silver coins can eat my ass. Because yeah, look at the AI, they're like, we are masters, we already know exactly where to go, and I'm already in last place. Like, I was just driving my normal speed, making a slight detour to the left, and most of them are already far ahead of me. Whoever's in first is already, like, around the corner and about to hit the zipper in the log tunnel. And I know they're gonna hit it. No, they don't hit it. None of them go for it. Okay, so remember how I said the shortcut was useless? It is mostly useless. The only time where it is useful is to get that silver coin there and nothing else. Yeah, I know, wrong way. But yeah, look how far ahead the AI is. They have this course mastered in their brain cells. Like this, it's ingrained in their fucking DNA. And they also like to place bubbles. Like, they for some reason, the AI is actually using items this time around. Because they place bubbles, like, around that corner. And there have been many attempts where I have failed because of those goddamn bubbles. Like I said, if you touch that bubble, and if you're racing against AI, just restart the race, because you ain't getting in first, friend. But yeah, now we have to somehow get in first within this last lap, and with the AI this far ahead, It's a little tricky. Especially considering the aforementioned items that they have placed around the track, because they're dicks now. And for some reason, going up that ramp gimps your speed. Or at least it did for me there, and I still don't know why. But it does. So I basically have to pull off a perfection here, and somehow avoid hitting any side whilst getting in first. And if you can believe it, I win. Don't know how, but it was like, it must have been like a single goddamn pixel off, because I don't know how I won. I don't know how the game decided, yeah, you know what, you can have that. You can have that victory, that one's yours to keep, I guess. Because I swear Crunch was past the finish line by the time I hit it, but I guess not. I guess not. I'm very tempted to do a slow-mo replay, but that would require me doing more editing. But I might do it anyway, heck it. So if, I guess there you go. There's your evidence. And as you can tell from my impatience, yes, I have done this one multiple times too. Because the AI, again, complaining about the AI like the only issue with the races being this bothersome, likes to hit the logs a lot in this re-race to completely screw you over and thwack you backwards. Just completely knock you backwards. Now, due to the hovercraft's controls, getting the silver coins here is actually a little bit tricky. Not to mention they put a coin in each of these tunnels. Well, 2 in that one. I think there's one in the top one. If there isn't, then I'm surprised. Yeah, so we're missing a... no, there isn't one in the top one. I was wrong. Never mind. Ignore what I said. Yeah, and they put a coin there for some reason because they thought it was funny. Spoiler alert, it isn't. Yeah, no. So there isn't a coin in the other tunnel. It was just the one tunnel. I was wrong. I'm sorry. You see there. Well, there was one. I didn't edit that one, but it's gone now. You won't hear it. I heard it, though. It was very annoying, I can tell you that much. And I'm like, I'm not going to go bother for that silver coin yet. I'm just gonna take my time to make sure I get enough in the track as to stay very far ahead of them. Fucking logs! Why? Why are they like this? I don't understand. I simply do not understand. Like, why are the logs like this? Why do they behave the way they do, where if you hit it one way, it'll send you careening backwards? Like, I don't know, the physics of them seem very, very weird. Okay, now for the test. Will the AI have to go around? No. No, they won't. They're cheating. They're goddamn cheating. I raised the drawbridge. They should be having to go around the other way, but they're not. They're clearly just clipping through the goddamn bridge like it wasn't anything. Goddamn filthy cheaters. Why? They are cheating. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. They are cheating. Ah. Well, at least there's that clarified. Either that or it's like this situation where the game is like, what? You don't see the drawbridge raising up? Then it's not raising up. I don't know what you're on about. Were you dumb? Maybe that's why it only works in like, local multiplayer stuff. Well, local multiplayer. There's only local multiplayer in Diddy Kong Racing. What are you, an idiot? Unless the DS version had a... Actually, no, I think the DS version did have online. I think. I don't remember. Anyway, with that being said, now it's time for 100 Woods. Grab these bananas at the start. You're gonna need them. And these ones too. Basically, just try and grab as much bananas and save silver coins for the next lap, if possible, because if you don't get these bananas, the AI certainly will, and they will take full advantage of the fact that they have an intense amount of speed. Because they just go flying. Thank you, Banjo, for screwing me out of getting that coin. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, help me. Yeah, so I'm using the hairpin turns to correct myself to make sure I don't miss any silver coins. Hey, it's me again. Yeah, Doug was interrupting my stuff, so I'm here. But yeah, basically, the race boils down to such. As I mentioned before, grab the bananas in the first lap, memorize where the coins are, and then get the coins in the second lap, and then concentrate on getting ahead of the AI in the third. It's a bit of a plan for a race that honestly is the easiest, because I've basically got almost 20 bananas in this race alone. And I think that was my own oil slick that I placed down. Conquer, you are not doing this to me today. No. Heck off, squirrel. Yeah, he almost beat me. It was a tad bit of a concern. And don't worry, Diddy did not spin out this time into oblivion like he did last time. Actually, I don't even know if that was Diddy or not. That might have been one of the AIs. Either way, there was a spin out that happened, and that's why I made that joke. Thank you. And with that, things will return to normal in about a moment, so... Beans. Go. Okay, so now it's time to show off where the key is located in Dragon Forest, and, as I mentioned before, or maybe I haven't and forgot to, no wait, no, yeah, I did. I only just recorded that commentary like 20 minutes ago, come on now, Hunter. Yes, the drawbridge is key to getting this key. So you raise the drawbridge, you turn around, and make sure you have a full boost, or at least level 2 boost. Yeah, I know, game, because you're gonna want to boost off the bridge and shoot into this section over here where the key is placed. Hooray! And with that, we unlock this world's minigame, which is probably the stupidest and well, okay. Restart, you thought? It is possibly the actual easiest minigame. Because basically, all you gotta do is get 10 bananas into your little area. You can't stop the AI from, well, actually, you can shoot the AI to, you know, make sure they don't get bananas. But basically, you can only carry 2 at a time, and then you take them back to your thing. It's literally, that's all you do. This is all you do. It is the most boring minigame of the lot, and it is so easy. And it's even easier when I realize there's a even stupider way to do this without having to do opponent much effort. And I don't show that off right away, but when I get to that point, I will let you know, which I think may or may not be coming up soon. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, I can get these ones onto the drawbridge. And I was like, the AI is showing no attempt to... And I'm tilted. Can we not be tilted? Can we not be tilted? I'm like, please? Thank you. I don't want to be crooked now. That's not good. Yeah. So, you know that bit where I was, like, stuck? Like, in the tricky race? Yeah, that's a thing that can just happen in races, and if you actually get stuck like that, not inside a wall, you can get that kind of angle and just be stuck in the ground, in the track, then that is literally just you're stuck and you have to restart the race. I forgot to mention that, but yes, that is a glitch. And not a glitch you want. So yeah, here's the trick. There's a couple bananas outside of this entrance. Just drive out there and get them. I'm not actually entirely sure if you start in the same location every single time, like if you start there every single time, but if you do, then yeah, just drive out here, grab the bananas, and go back in. It's like, they're so close, and I guess, I hit an AI, but yeah, they spawn relatively fast enough that you could just grab the bananas, you go back in, and then, yeah. I don't know what Conker's doing. Conker, your thing is over there. What are you doing over here? It's like, the AI is so slow on the uptake with this. It's like, come on. It's like, oh, look, a banana. What a coincidence. I was just looking for one of those. Thank you. Yeah, this is like, so mind-numbingly easy. Like, done. I've done it. I did it. I won the game. There was just literally nothing to talk about. Also, Taj, where did you even come from? If you're riding that carpet at the speed you are, that means you somehow managed to clip through that wall. Because I don't know how else you could have gotten in here. I didn't see any of your sparkle trails descend from the sky. So... I mean, okay, fine, you're like a magician, wizard, elephant thing. So, fine enough. Anyway, with that, we have completed the TT amulet. We can use this to enter the TT door. Where the hell is the TT door? You'll see in a couple parts from now. Anyway, well, actually 3 parts from now, because that's when I start the actual final world, which I've mentioned before. Yes, there's not actually 4 worlds in this game, but 5. Despite everything so far showing you that you get like a total of 4 of any given thing. No, there's 5, trust me.
If you can beat me again, I'll give you a special prize.
It's called a gun. I will give you a gun. I bequeath to you this gun. That was a little walking. Anyway, last rest, and as I've alluded to before, Smokey is also not that tricky. However, I still have a fair bit of highlights to show off, because he is, well, he's not as tricky, but he's trickier than Bluey for sure. And, you know, I do the usual where I show basically the points in where I completely ruined the run with that specific race. Most of the time it's just hitting the fireballs, which I think spawn quite more frequently in this race than they do in the standard race. Yeah, and I collide with a few things here. Anyway, zoom! Look at those flips! Look at those flips. Those flips are absolutely amazing. They are certainly not simplistic. Yes, we have made it to the final lap. Surely nothing can go wrong. Oh god damn it. Oh god, everything that can go wrong went wrong. All at once. It was just like, it was like, oh my god, I got a boost. I am so far in the lead. I am very good. And they're like, no. Just eat all of the shit. Just eat all of the shit at once. Anyway, yeah. Once again, missiles, probably not your best idea. I mean, you could use one to slightly impede his progress to make sure he doesn't get too far ahead, but after that, just solely focus on getting boost. And then, use them whenever you can in a straightaway. Actually, did they remove one of the boost balloons in the, in that one straightaway there? I think they might have. Either that or I didn't notice it because it was covered by a tree. Anyway, yeah. So once you have clear way, boost here because he does not spawn any fireballs in that straightaway. And then just make sure you get ahead of him. You might also want to use the tap acceleration trick here too, because of the fact that the fireballs can nerf any and all speed, so you want to play catch up somehow. And as I said before, he is definitely the fastest of the 4 bosses. Because unlike, say, Bubbler, who I managed to outspeed at some point after I cut enough corners, cutting corners will not do it for Mr. Smokey here. You actually do need to take advantage of boosts, and also cutting corners. Yeah, and at this point I'm just mashing the acceleration button to make sure I stay ahead of him. Yee. That's a lovely little audio glitch, isn't it? Yes, it is. That makes... No, that doesn't make 2. Oh yeah, that makes 2 in this video. Yeah, that's 2. Yeah, so that's a thing. Unless there was more than 2. Was there one of the I actually don't remember if I completely forgot about one in the previous video that I forgot to edit out and I just shrugged it off. I don't think so. I think it was just the 2 in this video. Anyway, yes, we won. So here's my ranking of the bosses, for the record. Bluey is the easiest, with Smokey being the second easiest, Tricky being the third, second hardest, and Bubbler being the hardest.
Excellent. You have earned a piece of the amulet. Now
Amulet.
try the trophy challenge. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for this ball of light that will somehow transform into a piece of the Whizpig amulet. Yes. We have now also completed the Whizpig amulet. And since that, we are worthy to face Whizpig. Good luck. Yeah, good luck and frickin' deed. So with that, we have more or less completed every world in the game, with the exception of, well, not every world in the game, because I told you several times now, there's 5 worlds in the game, not 4. But before we do any of that, we have to face one last challenge, by which I mean several challenges, but the biggest hurdle in the way is, well, the Porky Man himself, Whizpig. And next time, we're going to be racing the fecker. So until then, see you later, and goodbye. Ominous.